this far south in Florida. It's Palm Valley is where we're at right now, and my buddy's wife is rolling along with me. She's on the phone with him right now. She's right back there, but this is a cool little pull off. It's $3 to park and you can go out on the beach for the day, but here at Palm Valley. But I think I know a spot. I found a spot further south. I'm gonna see if she's cool with it. We'll go for a little ride. I have the best friends, man, you know? So we're gonna cruise along. We'll get some photos.
I was flipping through some pictures, my wife and kids back home. I miss them, so I tell them I won't be long. I say I'm living the dream, for 14 hours in this summer heat and a long run into Riley for another show. Hey, I'm beat, hey, I'm tired of riding alone. Still out head on into Riley with the moon on my...
After a few days of hanging out here at my buddy's place, it's just time to move on. We had such a good visit. I'm on the third day, so 2 overnights, and not in a hurry to leave today because I'm not due in Savannah until after 4, something like that, and it's only about a 2-hour ride from here. So we're gonna start our push north up the East Coast, and it kind of starts with today. Miss my kids. Miss my kids. I'm ready to get home. Well, ain't got one, but I'm gonna go stay with my brother for a few weeks, do some video editing, do some fishing, and I'm looking forward to getting out on the water for a little bit. And then, well, I think we're gonna turn around and it's gonna be an all-out sprint coming back down because it's gonna be cold. Boy, I have some plans, but boy, is it I'm a little nervous about it, to be honest, but glad to be out here, living free. Live free, guys, live free. I've spent a couple days here with my buddy in Georgia, but I'm loading up the bike and we are getting ready to roll out. So we're gonna stop by and check out the very start of the Appalachian Trail. It starts here in Georgia and it heads up to Maine. Can't, of course, hike the whole trail, but there's no reason I can't do that short start.
All right, lead the way. Head on into Riley with the moon on my back. The reason that I go there is the reason I come back. My home is where a heart is missing me.
Where are we, buddy?
I wanted to share something with you. Savannah is very Baptist affiliated.
Yeah.
He wasn't a mean man, but they weren't. But if you were a Lutheran or Catholic, you couldn't live in the city of Savannah. But he gave this property to the Lutherans. It's just pretty cool. I just thought I'd share this.
Yeah, let's go check it out. I saw the campground when I came in, basically right behind us, on this side.
Is it a campground?
It looked like, I saw some fire pits back there, so I think so. But it's opened and flat. It looks like people are camping there.
Let's go.
All right.
Her honky tonk heart take me from here to there. But these 2 wheels turning are nearly bare. My 6-string and a throttle and Pennsylvania's potholes are all I've got to get me along. And I'm beat, yeah, I'm tired of riding alone.
This is an interesting set. The truth is, it was just raining, like crazy rain. The road coming back here, like I parked out the way and then walked back in. There's not much going on back this lane. Just an old half wore out lean-to, but the dirt is dry underneath and bone dry, and it's pretty steady rain out there, so I'm glad to just get out of it for a little bit. Kind of have everything hanging on the side of a log there. My pants, even my blanket is kind of set up there. I'm gonna put those pants on as soon as my knees get dried out a little. Ultimately, I go to farms because, I mean, I'm a farmhand. I mean, I grew up in the farms. I know farms. I can talk to farmers. you know, it's my comfort zone. Anyways, so I'm getting dried out, and I'll show you more in the morning.
Still I'll head on into Riley with that moon on my back. The reason that I go there is the reason I come back. My home is where a heart is missing me. And I'll make good out of anything if I don't slow to think of an empty place here on the bike that makes my tired heart sink. And every time I come home, it's harder to leave.
So that was camp last night. Roosters. Oh, they keep... There's a bunch of roosters up there. So that's kind of what it looks like. Small gate. Like a tractor would come down there, but the ruts are deep. So to even bring a car down would have been tough. I had a little trouble bringing in the bike. That was essentially camp last night. And they had all this firewood. So I made a little camp right here in between these logs. I have it knocked down. I'm letting it burn out, and then I'll dump some water on it. Dried out all my gear. It was heavy rain last night. So I dried out all my gear, and I just slept in my chair. Anyways, I'm going to get my few things onto the bike here and roll out. So it may not be done yet. Looks pretty ominous. Still looks like we're going to get a little rain. We got camp broke. I'm just going to pull out. And I thought I'd just include you in that chaos. So I'm backwards. I got to turn around, and it's rough getting out. Tell you what, I'm not impressed. GoPro, come on, man, do something about them batteries. That shed back there is where I stayed. I just pulled out the driveway right there and just pulled up here. Changed out the battery. And we're gonna head that way, right into all that ugly gray stuff. This morning's kind of a monumental one, man. The place that I'm going today, it is the southern terminus of the Appalachian Trail that runs up and down the east coast. Well, I'm here. I got the bike just battened down a little bit. Essentially, we're going to walk the approach trail to Springer Mountain. So we're going to walk the approach trail today, and that's good enough for this trip, man. But let's go check out the arch, man. This is the official start of the Appalachian Trail. The truth is, I don't expect most of my biker friends to know the significance of walking through that arch. So today, I'm not doing Springer Mountain because that's 8.5 miles. It's essentially an overnight hike to be able to go in and back out. You certainly don't start it at 10 o'clock in the morning. We're just gonna walk up these stairs. We're gonna go up and check out the falls. And Springer Mountain, well, that's just gonna have to wait until I have, you know, about 4 or 5 months to commit. I wonder if my kids would do that with me. Oh, it's a long walk, but I have some ideas. So the trees here in Georgia, they're really just starting to change. So as I go north on the Blue Ridge Parkway, I'm really looking forward to it. I think I'm gonna nail it. If this is any indication, I think I'm gonna nail autumn bloom in peak. I've had a lot of lucky things on this ride, guys. Like, I couldn't have planned Amarillo by morning. I couldn't have planned, you know, coming into Houston at sunrise. There's a lot of things you just can't plan. You just got to be out here and it just happens. How lucky. Just comes to you. It's an amazing thing about that law of attraction. If we're gonna do this, I gotta go down and see this falls cascading, you know? You're not doing this from the bike, man. You gotta get off the bike. This is exactly what I mean. Holy cow, I had no idea. That's an incredible waterfall, man. Wow, look at it. It just goes up and up and up. Itty bitty little people way up there. The leaves are turning yellow and we've got some reds up there too, so it looks nice, but I think it's a little bit early for autumn here, but as I ride north on the Blue Ridge Parkway, I think it's gonna pop. When I'm out here, I do try to get off the bike a bit just so I can capture things like this. If you haven't subbed to the channel yet, I'd appreciate it if you did. Randall Rydes, we'll see you on the next hike, we'll see you on the next ride, we'll see you in person hopefully, but till then, much respect and much love.
Home is where a heart is missing me.